In the vast tapestry of human belief, there are stories that resonate across time. They speak of creation, of power, and of the profound connection between humanity and the cosmos. Among the ancient mesas and sun-drenched landscapes of the American Southwest, a legend soars. It is the story of Achiyalabopa, a being of breathtaking beauty and immense power. Achiyalabopa is the rainbow god, a celestial bird whose existence is woven into the very fabric of the sky and the earth. The mind struggles to conceive of Achiyalabopa's form. It is a being of immense, almost incomprehensible scale, larger than any mountain. Its wingspan so vast it could shadow entire valleys in a single, silent pass. Each feather is a prism, capturing and refracting the light of the sun into a dazzling spectrum of color. But this beauty holds a formidable edge. The legends say these feathers are as sharp as flint knives. Imagine a creature whose every movement creates a cascade of shifting colors. The stories tell of a time when the world was new, and the heavens were a blank canvas. It was Achiyalabopa who soared through this emptiness, its rainbow feathers painting the very firmament with light and color. Some legends suggest that the sky itself is formed from the multitude of its feathers, creating the celestial dome that shelters the world. The rainbow is a bridge, not just between 2 points on the horizon, but between the spirit world and the mortal realm. The essence of Achiyalabopa's rule over the sky is one of profound peace. It is depicted not as a demanding or capricious deity, but as a calm, observant guardian. The people look to the sky and see not a tyrant, but a benevolent protector. However, this gentle nature should never be mistaken for weakness. The same feathers that paint the sky with beautiful rainbows are also razor-sharp knives. Those who live with greed, who disrespect the land, or who sow discord among the people risk invoking its wrath. This is not a wrath born of anger or ego, but of necessity, a corrective force to restore the harmony that has been broken. In the pantheon of ancient Greece, another magnificent bird ruled the skies, the Etos Dios, the great eagle of Zeus. This was no ordinary eagle. It was a divine creature, a symbol of strength, courage, and supreme authority. It was the bird that carried the thunderbolts of Zeus, the ultimate weapons of divine judgment. Where Achiyalabopa represents creative beauty, the eagle of Zeus embodies raw, unyielding power. The Greeks and later the Romans, who adopted the symbol as the aquila, saw the eagle as an emblem of their own strength and imperial ambition. One represents a universe built on balance and interconnectedness, the other a cosmos defined by hierarchy and control. Across the diverse indigenous cultures of North America, another legendary bird commands the skies, the thunderbird. The beating of its colossal wings creates the sound of thunder, and the flashing of its eyes ignites the sky with lightning. Like Achiyalabopa, it is deeply connected to the natural world, particularly the life-giving rains. The thunderbird's power is tempestuous, loud, and dramatic. It is the power of the storm, a force of nature that is both magnificent and terrifying. Achiyalabopa, on the other hand, represents a quieter, more serene power. It appears after the storm has passed. While the thunderbird is the storm itself, Achiyalabopa is the peace that follows. When we place Achiyalabopa side by side with Zeus's eagle and the thunderbird, we see a fascinating spectrum of how humanity has envisioned divine power in the skies. The eagle of Zeus emerges from a society concerned with hierarchy, law, and human dominion. The thunderbird arises from cultures living in intimate, daily partnership with the wild and unpredictable forces of nature. Achiyalabopa offers yet another perspective, one that blends elements of both but creates something unique. However, this is not the order of a king, but the order of the cosmos itself, a harmony of beauty, peace, and interconnectedness. It represents a worldview where the highest authority is not a ruler or a force, but a state of being, harmony. In a world increasingly dominated by science and secularism, one might wonder if a rainbow god still has a place. For the Pueblo people, the answer is a resounding yes. The stories are still told, passed down from elders to children, not as mere fairy tales, but as teachings about how to live a proper life. When a rainbow appears over their lands, it is still seen as a blessing, a reaffirmation of the connection between the people, the land, and the spirit world. You can see echoes of its rainbow form in the vibrant colors of their pottery, the intricate patterns of their weavings, and the symbolism of their ceremonial dances. Today, its story serves as a powerful symbol for environmental stewardship and cultural sovereignty. In an age of climate change and ecological degradation, the legend of a guardian who punishes disrespect for the natural world has taken on a new and urgent relevance. For the younger generation of Pueblo people, Achiyalabopa is a source of pride and a connection to their heritage. The story of Achiyalabopa is more than just a beautiful myth. It is a profound piece of wisdom from a culture that has cultivated a deep understanding of the universe. It teaches us to pause, to look up at the sky, and to find divinity not in grand pronouncements, but in the quiet beauty of a rainbow after a storm. To remember Achiyalabopa is to honor the indigenous cultures that have safeguarded such stories for millennia. These are not primitive superstitions, but sophisticated philosophical systems that offer alternative ways of seeing and being in the world. By listening to these stories with respect and an open mind, we enrich our own understanding of what it means to be human. The spirit of Achiyalabopa calls for a reverence for nature that goes beyond simple conservation. It asks us to see the world not as a collection of resources to be managed, but as a living, sacred entity. This ancient legend foresaw a truth we are now confronting with scientific certainty, that disrespect for the natural world will inevitably bring sharp and painful consequences. The rainbow god offers a path forward, one based on harmony and reverence rather than exploitation. Let us carry the image of Achiyalabopa in our minds, a being of immense beauty, profound peace, and unwavering strength, a creator who painted the sky with light and whose very form is a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. By remembering Achiyalabopa, we embrace a philosophy of hope, a belief in the power of beauty, and a commitment to living with reverence for the magnificent interconnected cosmos we call home.